In this two-part session, we are going to be talking about how to spend meaningful time with God. In part 1, we will answer why is it important to spend time with God, and in part 2, we will discuss the how-to and give you a few tips and tricks to doing it in a way that works for you. So why is spending meaningful time with God important? Let me start by saying there is no perfect one way to spend meaningful time with God. In today's culture, we battle using the excuses we don't have time or the energy to invest in our time with God. We often put it on the back burner and get to it after we get to all the other stuff we have to do in our day. It isn't always the ultimate priority for our life. But what if it was? What if instead of putting everything before our time with God, we prioritize our day around that time with Him? God desires all things good for your life. He gives you everything you need, all in His good and perfect timing. The more we spend time with God, we become the people He created us to be, and He aligns our hearts with His during our time with Him. In my life personally, I've struggled with all of this, just believing, oh, God will be there when I need Him to be. No rush. What I was missing was that God is there for me to make my life better. Spending time with Him will help me be the best version of myself, the person He created me to be. So why wouldn't I want to connect with Him daily? Jeremiah 29:13 is one of my favorite verses. It says, if you look for me wholeheartedly, you will find me. And what do we know about God? We know that He does not break His promises. So when He says we will find Him, He means it. Maybe you are like me and have struggled with understanding the master plan for your life. As humans, we're all a little bit of a control freak, right? We want to know what's next for us, and a lot of the time, we put it on ourselves to find it. It's hard to know who we are to our Creator and our purpose on this earth if we don't ask our Creator about it. God wants to know you intimately, and He gives you every opportunity to ask all the questions we want answers to. And He has the best answers. So let's start asking them together, which leads us into our part 2 next time. What does that time look like, and how do we do it?